remember you
Hold it
saying
up.
about that.
Okay, okay. Because I'm videotaping.
Is it? Okay. Mr. Clean, did you guys hear? Everybody's heard about this. How many of you have done this?
Badly. I've done it badly.
On your refrigerator door. You don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I know, but I can't.
It is.
This blows my mind. I mean, can't
Okay.
you do that with just a little paper towel?
No, you don't want to do that. How many of you saw the watercolor that I did when I was in Bucks County? How many? Okay. You guys saw the figures in the foreground that were walking through the alley that were highlighted. They were backlit. You remember that? How do you think I got that backlight?
Mr. Clean?
Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean.
When did you do that painting?
When I was away for that week in Bucks County at the workshop.
That was isn't that just like 2 weeks ago?
The last week in August, or the second to last week in August. Okay, so what I have done is we've unmasked a couple of areas that we want to highlight. This technique will get you almost back to white. And it works extremely well if, let's say, you forgot something, or if it's something where you have to put in a very thin line. For instance, some of you have done ships, and you have poles, masts, rigging, the thing that sticks out the front, right? Okay. What you do in those cases is you take a couple pieces of tape, and you lay them right close together, like that. And then you use Mr. Clean.
But don't get the kind with fragrance, because I made that mistake the first
You
time I
can
bought
only do this with Mr. Clean Magic Eraser Original only. And this has been confirmed with this company. The reason this works is strictly, there's no chemical reaction, it is just the fact that it is microabrasion. That's all it is. You take your Mr. Clean, put him in the water. It takes flat paint off the wall. Otherwise, it's really good on the walls. Yeah, because it takes the shine and everything off. Squish out your extra. Squish out the water, but you do want to get it damp a little bit. You all might want to stand up. And let's say, I'm going to take care of this light area here first. Oh, I got plenty to do, so.
Sorry. I might put this on YouTube. I can put this on YouTube.
Okay.
You can
that
do
would be
this.
neat.
No, don't do that. Okay.
Yeah, it'll go viral.
It'll be on
I
Good
don't
Morning
think so.
America tomorrow.
Look at that.
Doesn't make it white, but
Oh, it's pretty close to white. It's almost there.
Now, if you use the scrubbing brush, that would just
No, because then you'd have to worry about everything adjacent. So, an area that I'm going to go from pure white to less so. Okay, I just want to do sort of an ombre shade across that area. Oops, here you are. Don't forget them in the water; they will disappear.
really.
Yeah. Oh, and I just read a trick too. Supposedly, yeah, they go away. They don't know what they become. They melt. See, look how small he is now already.
they disintegrate or something.
Supposedly, if you leave one of these, a piece of one in your toilet bowl overnight, it'll get rid of rings.
Oh.
I just read that. I'm going to try it. I found a website that has all things to do with Mr. Clean. So, in this case, I want to have like an ombre shade. So I'm just going to start there. Work my way up. Look how nice that looks. It's like a graduated wash.
I can tell you something to do with Mr. Clean, the liquid Mr. Clean.
What's that?
Soak your diamond rings in.
So if I had a diamond ring,
Makes it gorgeous.
does it really?
Absolutely.
Does that have ammonia?
Put a little dish
No, that doesn't have
of water in
ammonia.
it.
Actually, any of this, like Dawn
Yes,
does that
Mr.
too.
Clean does really well too.
But this does leave little pieces of paper. There's like little choochies.
If you're using 140-pound paper or better, it will not hurt your paper at all. Okay? But sometimes you will have little pieces of Mr. Clean left behind. So, okay, here's another use. I'm going to do a vein. Wait a minute, I can't see what I just
You
did.
could also do a water drop.
Oh, yes, you could. Remember that?
I forgot how to do
You could
that.
do a
Oh,
Now we
water
don't
drop.
know.
now you don't have to know.
A
Oh, my
dewdrop.
goodness.
A dewdrop, which I'm not.
And then it accepts paint over it.
Yes, never a problem. Now, I did it with a fairly large area, and I didn't have an issue with it. But I think that most probably it is changing the composition of the paper, or the tooth of the paper a little bit. So I would probably not do it in areas that are going to be huge. You know, like a whole sky. I think you have to be prepared for a little bit of texture left behind. This is where I need the fingernail lady, whoever she is.
What about tweezers?
I got it.
I
It's
got
just,
big
there it is.
balls.
That's such a fine line to pull.
Yeah.
So does Angela.
No, you're not pressing down very hard.
No, not at all.
It looks like you are.
No. I'm not.
She's
Well,
sweating.
I say it looks like you are.
You
but
forgot the teardrop.
Oh, that's
Did you
okay.